This quick lesson will transform your swing playing. Something that I think every jazz musician has to know, and even professional jazz musicians that I met and played with, I think are lacking on this department. And even if they do some of it well, they usually miss either the other types of swing, or they just don't have the information organized in their brain in a way that can let them play with it and improve on it, or even just diversify the way they swing and the way they do things. I know what you're thinking, Danny. You're a famous virgin that makes content out of his mom's basement. What do you know about swinging? Well, while I never swung with the ladies, I have been known to swing with guys all over the place. I can tell you that I showed the thing and it's transformed the way my clients, Johns, or students, but I showed it also to friends that are really good at music. I think it's changed the playing for the better. I don't want to name names, but here's a testimonial.
I used to be straight edge, but then Danny got me to start swinging, and now I can't stop. I swing all the time. I go out all over the city and leave my family at home and swing all night in dirty clubs.
But you're convinced that this lesson is going to change your life. Let's go straight into it. I like to divide swinging into three types of swing. The first part is what I call the bouncy swing or the happy swing. The best example that I can think of in my mind is Cannonball Adderley. What's great about this one is that it's driving, and it's also the interplay that it creates between the ride cymbal and between the saxophone or whatever you play. The way you play this swing is you divide the beat into triplets, right? The basic swing. Takita, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And you play the first and the last triplet. So two, 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 and you don't want to play ahead of a beat or behind a beat. You want to play on the beat. You want to divide it into exactly two triplets, and you want to play the first and the last, and that creates this like happy bouncing two pa 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 pa. Uh, 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 uh. The second type is what I like to call the pulling or the swampy kind of swinging. A person that I like the way he does it is Dexter Gordon, for example, again, on saxophone. What you do here is you play usually a little bit behind the beat, and you don't play triplets, you play them a little bit more even. So you don't play completely even. So completely even would be this. Takita, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, ta 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 ta. Right? That's not swinging. What you're doing is you play. Right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. The next type of swing is double time swing. Now, the mistake that people make in double time swing is that they play straight 16th note. Because when they see it on the paper, when they look at transcriptions and when they learn stuff, and that's how a lot of people learn today, it is represented as 16th note. So if I play 16th note, it just goes against the groove. So if it goes takita 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 takademi takademi right, which it has an effect and it goes against the groove and it's a great thing to do, but it's not swinging. You want to take what you did before, the two types, and especially the first bouncy type, and you play it in double time. So if you play they have this groove that they play in Indian music, right? But you got so that's exactly that. So you take 6 notes, you divide the beat to 6. Let's do it slow. And you take the second 16th note and the fifth. And that's how you want to play double time swing. Or you can do the other type of swing when you make it a little bit back and a little bit pulling. But usually when people play double time swing, we do the first bouncy type. So here, let's do an example with Nick. Double time jazz blues in C. 1, 2. When I play
Jazz.
I like to use all those types and to mix them up. In the Patreon, if you join, they have 10 licks that I wrote that mixes all of them up and kind of would let you practice them. And they're only available there, obviously. But I'm not going to play those licks, but let's play. Me and Nick are going to play a little bit just so you can see what it sounds like when you mix it up. 1, 2. Ring the bell, subscribe, write a comment. I will pick somebody randomly from the comments and give them a few of the licks that come with a Patreon subscription. And go to the Patreon. I have some free stuff there, also transcription, stuff like that for people that sign up for the free tier. And also those licks that I do. Gonna have 10 licks every other week that relate to the lesson that I'm gonna be teaching. So you can do that.
And good luck, Just Kiddings.
To start swinging and now I can't stop.